Suzanne Ridgway, this is Let Us Eat, and welcome to my channel. Today, I have my crushed tomatoes. I just added it into my crock pot. I'm going to add a can of sauce. I'm going to add in a can of hunks. I'm going to add in 2 cans of paste. Second can. As you put the paste in, give it a good mix. And my sauce comes out nice and thick and doesn't run off the pasta. It sits on it like a nice moat. Now I'm going to add some frozen bell peppers. It's still pretty cold here in New York State in the mornings, so they're not quite in season yet. They usually don't grow until the second half of the summer. I put in a half a bag. Now I got my fresh black cracked pepper. Putting in a tablespoon. And a tablespoon of granulated garlic. My onion. I'm going to start by cutting each of the sides here. Cut the onion in half. Slice long. And then slice short to give it a good mince. And that's what I'm going to put into the crock pot for now. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this side of the onion. Give my hands a quick rinse. Rub your hands on the stainless so your eyes don't burn and run. A little trick I know from cutting a lot of onions in my lifetime. I'll take my bowl. I'm going to put the other part of the onion into the bowl here for the meatballs. For the meatballs, I will be using a little over a pound of ground beef, 1 egg, 2 slices of bread, shredded, and 3 teaspoons of pepper and as well as garlic. have my egg. I'm going to go ahead and put it right into the bowl. I'm going to take a slice of bread. I'm going to pinch it and break it apart and drop it into the bowl for the meatballs. This helps ensure that the meatballs will stick and stay together. I will not be baking these in the oven. I'll be putting them right into the crock pot. You should start your sauce around 9 o'clock in the morning, depending what kind of meat you put into it, to ensure that it's completely cooked by the time you're ready to serve your pasta for dinner or spaghetti. I'm going to be using 2 slices of bread for these meatballs. And then I'm going to add in 3 teaspoons of black pepper, as I mentioned, and 3 teaspoons of garlic. Eyeballing. Like so. Careful not to overdo the garlic. And always do it to your taste, not always what the recipe says. And take my ground beef. We usually use some kind of 80% lean. And I'm going to take it with my hands and mix well. Making sure all the egg, the spices, and the onion are completely incorporated within the meat. You can also do this with ground turkey or ground Italian sausage. Works well too. Give my hands a quick rinse. I'm going to take a section of meat and roll them up about that big. And you're just going to put them into the crock pot as you roll them into a ball. Making sure there's not too many onions in each one of them, so they're distributed evenly. Here's what my spaghetti sauce is starting to look like, with the cans and the bell peppers and the onion and the meatballs, and I'm starting to roll into balls and put into the crock pot. All you have to do is lay them in raw, and they will be fully cooked by the time you eat around 4 o'clock. Depending on when you start your sauce and how you make it. Here is my meatballs and my sauce. Gonna give it a good mix. And again, the meatballs will be done. Let it sit on low up to 6 hours and use your thermometer to ensure that they're fully cooked. And that is what's for dinner for tonight. Thank you for watching. Let us eat. Please like the video. And please subscribe. And please tap the bell for future notifications.